Hey everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. My name's Eli. I'm the owner of Raw Tactical here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Remember, R-A-H, ribeyes and handguns. All right, so this video is going to be a little bit controversial. I know there's a lot of people out there that have done videos similar to this, and I'm going to throw my 2 cents into the ring as well. Okay, so this video, why do I hate Glocks? Okay, man, my hate knows no bounds. No, I'm just kidding. So I've got a Glock. I've got a really nice one. It's a Glock 17. It's chambered in 9mm. It is a really good gun. I'll give you that. Glock makes a really good, really solid gun. A lot of people with Glock, they either love it or they hate it. There's really not an in-between with Glock, okay? So you've got people who are just like, oh my gosh, I love Glock. Glock is the best thing ever. That's the only weapon system I'm going to have. That's the only type of gun I'm going to have. If Glock made rifles, I'd have a Glock rifle. You have the other people who go, Glock's a piece of crap. I'm never going to carry it. I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to shoot it. It's just a brick. It's a plastic piece of junk made in Austria. I'm one of the few exceptions that's somewhere in the middle, okay? I do like it. There are things about it that I really do like. Some things that I don't like the trigger. I hate it. If you watch some of my other videos, I talk about a wall, that there's when you're pulling the trigger, there's a wall that you hit and it stops right about there, and then you get the break point. Well, Glock has about 3 walls, maybe 4 sometimes, just whatever it feels like that day. Okay, so you're pulling the trigger, you hit what you think is a wall, you're continuing your slow, steady squeeze, just a little bit more. There's another wall, okay? Slow, steady, there we go. There's finally the break. Really long trigger, really hard trigger. A lot of people who just love Glocks change out the trigger. That's the first thing that they do. Why? If you got a gun that you love so much, why change out something on it immediately? I don't know. Another thing that you got is the ergonomics. Ergonomics on Glocks are garbage. I had a professional shooter tell me one time, if you're having trouble with Glock, it's because you're not an Austrian scarecrow. So there you go with that. So I guess if you're an Austrian scarecrow, you're going to shoot these things phenomenal. Again, a lot of guys like them, and they've got red dot sights on them, and that red dot helps a lot. We'll do another video coming up later on different optics and things, and my thoughts and my feelings on them. With my Glock that I had, this Glock 17, I shot it a lot. I carried it as a duty weapon for several years, and I felt safe with it. I really did. I knew that when I pulled my gun out, it was going to shoot no matter what. That's what Glock is. Okay, Glock is one of those that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to, hey, it's dirty, it's not well maintained, it may not shoot, it may not cycle. If you've seen the movie The Fugitive, Tommy Lee Jones talks about how much he loves Glock and the fact that they'll shoot underwater. You can pour sand in them and they'll shoot. They do. They are just an incredible weapon that just goes and goes and goes. Now, that being said, there are so many other things that I don't like about them. Like I said, the trigger is crap. The cycle movement is not nearly as smooth as some of the others, and so that makes it a little more grindy, grainy, whatever. The ergonomics for me just doesn't work. I'm a big guy. I got pretty big hands, and I still have trouble shooting these things. And trust me, before you all start throwing your hate in the comments and everything like that, and I want you to. I want to hear what you all have to say because I've done the research and I've heard it all. All right? I do. I get the high pistol grip. I make sure I'm pointing with my thumbs. I'm doing everything that all the Glock guys say that you got to do, and I am still shooting low and to the left. All right? I will stand there and I will go as slow as I can. I will make sure my fundamentals are impeccable, and I'm still shooting low and to the left. I don't jerk the trigger. I don't do anything. I make sure my sympathetic movement is not there. It doesn't matter. This gun just shoots like absolute garbage for me. All right? I'm done. So I upgraded. I got myself a Springfield Echelon. All right. I love this weapon system. All right? I am a Springfield guy. I just am. But guess what? This Springfield, also polymer. Steel slide up here, steel barrel, polymer frame. Not a whole lot of difference on the outside of that. Trigger, so much better. So much better of a trigger. Ergonomics, a million times better than Glock ever could be. The cycling of this thing is incredible. And this is not a pitch for Springfield. I love my Springfield Echelon. I really, really do. But I have shot a lot of different other weapon systems out there, and they're just better than the Glock. Walther is a good one. You can shoot that. Sig is a good one. I know they're kind of going through some rough patches right now, but they do have some really good weapon systems, really reliable. Again, this is another weapon system that I will carry with confidence, knowing that my life is safe. That when I pick it up, when I pull it out of the holster, it's going to shoot. It's going to go bang. It's just all there is to it. I know it will. All right, so my Glock, on the other hand, down here, I threw it. It's in the dirt somewhere over here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this real quick. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you see how the handle is, and then you can kind of see how the handle is here, okay? This is a little more swoop back right there, a little more of an angle. This has a little bit higher of a swoop right there, a little bit straighter of an angle, okay? Your ergonomic on this, and honestly, what the majority of pistols in the world is going to be based on your 1911, your Colt style 1911 ergonomics for that handle. All right, and that's going to be really what your most accurate ergonomic is going to be. I've had people who love these Glocks. They're everything range from law enforcement, military, security, to competition shooters. They love them. They say these are the best things out of the box that you can possibly get your hands on. I personally disagree. To each his own. I'm not gonna split hairs with you on that one. I really don't care that much. All I know is with Glocks, I don't like the way they shoot. I just don't. They will take a good to average shooter and make them mediocre. They really will. Whereas you get something like this will take a good to average shooter and make them better. It might not make them an expert, it might not make them perfect, but it's going to make them better than it was. Same thing with your 1911s, same thing with your Sigs, same thing with your Walthers. Walther is a good one. I've had a lot of people tell me how good that is and how that has actually improved the way they have shot and everything, and that's definitely one that you guys could look at. So if you're looking for a good weapon to carry, a good pistol to carry, whether concealed, whether on duty, if you've got that option, I would say go to a range, rent a Glock. Don't buy one, rent one. See how you shoot, see how you like it, see if you like it at all. If you don't like it, it's not for you. Don't worry about the peer pressure. Don't worry about what your buddy said. Don't worry about what your boss recommends and things like that. I've done that. My boss said, oh, well, we all, here at the security department, we all shoot Glocks and we carry 9mm. That's where I got this thing at. If not, I'd be rolling with a Springfield XD45. I mean, that's what I would have gone with, and that's what I liked and what I shot really well with. This one really gave me a lot of grief until I realized it might not be me. It might be the gun. Could be the sights. Could just be the way my hand fits on the gun, right? Because nothing has changed as far as the ergonomics, as far as the way I grip the pistol, my follow through, my fundamentals, all that stuff. Nothing changed from one pistol to the next. But I can pick this one up. I can drill shot after shot after shot. I can put this one down, immediately grab my Glock, and I'm shooting low left. Every single time, nothing changes. So again, grip size could be a big factor in it. Ergonomics could be a big factor in it. Trigger could be a big factor in it. Sights, again, could be a big factor in it. There's a lot of different things that you're going to do. But if you're out here and you're looking for a pistol and you're like, hey, I want to get one. I want to get one that I can just pick up and shoot, and I know that it's going to shoot. I know it's going to be safe. Like I said, Glock, you cannot go wrong. They will always fire every single time. But go try it out first, all right? I say that with any pistol that you're looking at. If you're able to, if you're at a range that allows rentals, rent the thing, try it out, and then come back and say, I didn't like that. What else do we got? Maybe 9mm is not for you. Maybe a 380 or 22 is more your speed. Either way, try it out. Let's see if we can get something better and something that fits for you better instead of just following the hype and saying, oh my gosh, it's a Glock. I got to go get a Glock. Glock doesn't work for everybody. Definitely doesn't work for me. I went back to Springfield. I came back to my first love. So Springfield, if you want to sponsor this video and you see it, I'd be thrilled if you did that, and I will give you more praise because I love your product. But as far as Glock goes, guys, I would say don't worry a whole lot about that. Go ahead and try what works for you. If you like a Glock, awesome. Bring it out to class. Let's get you trained on that. Let's make sure you're comfortable. Let's make sure you're proficient. If you like a Springfield, a Walther, a Sig, a Taurus, you name it, anyone out there, get it, get comfortable with it, get proficient with it, bring it on out to class. We're going to have some fun. We're going to teach you a lot of stuff, and you're going to get a lot more comfortable with your gun. So you remember, guys, walk by faith, shoot by sight.